Hi, boys and girls. We are continuing with looking at a suffix. This is 8.4 in your activity book, and we're looking at pages 95 and 96 today. So today we are looking at the suffix IAN. So adding IAN at the end of a word means a person who is skilled in whatever trade or whatever thing that we're talking about. So, for example, pediatrician. So, pediatric. Hold on, let me do this the same way we did the others. Pediatric is the root word, which means with children, babies and children. And then IAN, the suffix, means a person who's skilled in dealing with babies and children. Next, we have magic is the root word. IAN is the suffix. So we have magic and it becomes magician. Say that word, magician. And it's a person who's skilled in doing tricks, right? Next, we have comedy, which ends with a Y. So comedy, whoops, the root word actually looks like this, comedy. The Y is dropped, and then we add the suffix IAN, and it's a person who's skilled in doing things that make people laugh. Next, we have politic as the root word, and we add IAN to that word, and it changes the pronunciation of the C. So when we hear a K at the end of a word and we add IAN, it becomes shen, politician, okay? And that's a person who's skilled in active activity involved with the government, okay? So let's take a look at a couple other words that end with IAN. Dalmatian, that's a kind of dog. So there's the suffix. We have physician, physique, physician. Librarian, like Mrs. Morano. Library, there's another one that we drop the Y and then we add the suffix IAN. And custodian. This is another Y word, custody, which means taking care of. Okay? So let's say all of these words together. Repeat after me. Pediatrician, magician, comedian, politician, Dalmatian, physician, librarian, custodian. Now, there's a couple words in addition to the ones that we just talked about up here that are in the box. So let's go ahead and talk about musician. Everybody say musician. The root word is music, and then IAN is the suffix, which means a person who's skilled in playing or performing music. And the other one here is mathematician, and we have mathematic, and then IAN. It's a person who is skilled at doing math. So say those words with me. Musician, mathematician. So you're going to read sentences 1, 2, 3, and on the back 4 and 5, and fill in the blanks. I will read the sentences. You need to fill in the blanks with the correct word. Cross them off as you use them. Make sure you're thinking about what they're saying in the sentence, and then for number 6, you're going to write your own sentence using the one word that is left in the box after you do numbers 1 through 5. Everyone should be able to get 100% on this assignment. There are no words on here that you don't know or that I just explained, and you can go back and listen to what they mean. Okay? So I'm going to read the sentences for you. Number 1. The blank won a prize for his solution to the math problem that others had struggled with for a long time. So we're talking about math here. Which of these words goes along with math? Number 2, During the party, a blank did magic tricks in the backyard to the amazement of all the children there. What word in the box? We're talking about magic. What word in the box goes with magic? Number 3. One famous blank did a few shows for people who had lost their homes to floods to give them something funny to think about for a little while. Here we're talking about funny. Which of these words has something to do with being funny? Let's go on to the back. If I can turn my page. There we go. Number 4. One blank accused another of lying about his fundraising record while he served in office. Who in that box might serve in an office? Number 5. The blank said my brother has strep throat and has to stay home from school. Who would diagnose a child with strep throat? And number 6, you're going to use the word that's left in the box and write your own sentence. Make sure you have a capital at the beginning, ending punctuation, a subject, and a verb in your sentence, or you don't get credit for it. All right, boys and girls, make sure you submit both sides of this assignment.